I'm sitting next to you.
Right, sorry.
I had to think about that.
Here you were thinking Frankie was your best friend. How did it feel?
I mean, I like knew.
I didn't even realize how tight you guys were in the house.
Yeah, we were tight. I knew that I was
unbelievable. I had no idea.
Well, because Caleb's
I thought we were super tight. And you're like screaming at Frankie, I gave you everything! Bro, we play pool till like 7 in the morning. I was like, when do you have conversations with anybody else? You sleep and then we play pool. And then him and Frankie, I don't know.
You're actually.
So you kind of got played. It sounds like, yeah.
When he was screaming at Frankie,
when a guy has like 2 girlfriends,
when he was screaming at Frankie, I was like, Zach, I gave you everything! But I didn't say it out loud, it was just in my head.
Well,
you're so right. That was a true statement. Thank you.
Being a viewer at home, I was screaming to the television, you have to get Frankie out of the house because he was killing it in all the competitions and you guys just let him go every week. It was so aggravating.
Well, he was winning and keeping us all safe early on. And then like that was the point where I was like, okay, this kid's literally gonna win right through.
Yeah, at what point is he gonna keep on winning until he wins the whole thing?
Well, that's what we got the rewind. I was super pumped.
Yeah, so if you could go back in the house, what would you change?
Nothing?
Okay.
I don't want to say I would have taken Victoria because I never would have. So I couldn't have changed anything. I really wouldn't have.
How did it, speaking of Victoria, how did it feel letting Caleb go?
I felt really, really bad. I know we talked about it because I felt bad because Derek was acting like, Derek was saying that our families are all going to come out. Little did I know, like they brought everyone's family. And so I felt bad because we were playing it up like the final 3 families were going to be there. And then I was like, oh, this kid like thinks he's going to see his family. And like now he's not going to. So that's why I felt bad, but I mean.
Well, Zach, you cuddled with both Caleb and Frankie. Who's the best?
She's like, I want to answer the question, but it's going to be on TV and then, or phones, and Caleb's going to hate me, so I'm not going to answer that question.
So you just literally answered the question. Oh.
Yeah.
Secrets, gotta tell. Please tell us.
No, I'm not telling.
That's not very fair.
You just came from a Big Brother house, we tell secrets.
If you bought a VIP ticket, I'll just whisper it in your ear.
Speaking of VIP, I also was told by Zach before the show that if you have $20, he'll let you touch his abs.
$20 to touch his abs.
$20. It's worth all.
But you have to pay Pizzle.
Yeah, Pizzle. Yeah. Selfies later. Pizzle will take the money.
Alright, so Frankie was the best cuddler over Caleb, but Cody, you actually cuddled with a lot of females in the house. Who was the best girl cuddler?
The best girl cuddler? Nicole was amazing. Honestly, once with Brittany, that was a phenomenal cuddle sesh.
You had a crush on her, right?
Yeah, the biggest crush. Yeah, then I said her wrong. We might not have been a great, I mean, whatever, it was a big decision, I guess. But I would say Nicole. Nicole like played with my hair, she scratched my arm, and her and Hayden would make out like an hour later, so it like totally worked.
No one saw that. No one saw that.
Yeah, right?
We all saw it.
But like, how much did it happen?
A lot?
It didn't happen that much. It happened like twice.
Right?
Hayden gets no love.
I mean, I saw the kiss like when you guys had that competition, because the jury got to come back.
Yeah, that was so
The jury came back to do the luxury
to get paper.
So that was sick. And then they kissed.
You know what's awkward about that? Because you and Nicole were sitting with Hayden one day when you had a conversation about how many girls he's kissed at one night.
Yeah. Nice.
See, if I was Nicole, I would be turned off by that. Wasn't it
Most girls would
said that.
Wasn't it one?
Said that.
She was turned off by that, and then she ended up with him?
She's like, it takes me like 2 months to kiss a guy. And I was like, well, now she's a liar. But like, she would say that, right? Were you there? I mean, you and I were having the majority of the conversation with everybody, but she said that to us. She was like, it takes me like a month to kiss someone, and so I don't really know, like, I want to be able to do it in a year. And I was like, oh, yeah, I totally believe you.
And the thing is that no one like realizes when you're actually in the house, you're actually playing the game of Big Brother. You're playing for $500,000, so no one's going in there looking for a showmance. No one's going in there looking for to hook up with him. That's not what it's about, you know?
But then you're in there for so long, it kind of becomes real life.
Oh, it's real life.
So you forget it's a game. That's understandable.
Yeah, no, there was a couple days where I would wake up and I wake up and I look at the ceiling. I'm like, there's a camera. And then I'm like, oh snap, I'm playing Big Brother right now.
Did you ever forget there were cameras around and then wish you didn't do something like you just did?
what I just do?
Well, there was a couple of times my towel dropped off.
Yikes. Please don't Google that.
That was bad.
I don't
And then I was cursing a lot, and I was like, my mother's gonna kill me. It was bad.
Did you get in trouble by your family or friends or anyone after the show about what you did on the show?
No, my mom, my dad, and my whole family was extremely proud of me. And that's really what mattered, you know? Yeah.
Good job, Zach.
Well, okay. I don't want to take all the credit because every single morning my mom would yell at me, if you say anything stupid, if you embarrass me in front of my
you
employees.
sound nothing like that for the record.
She yelled at me every single day. Don't you say anything stupid. Don't you do anything stupid. I know you're an idiot. You better shut your mouth. You know, so I came home and she gave me a big hug and she said she was proud of me. So I was like, yes. Because I could have sworn, I talked all the time. I was like,
you're like, dude, honestly, can you talk for a second? You're like, my mom is gonna hate me.
No, I would say it all the time. I would say, listen, I'm gonna land in Florida, and there's gonna be no one at the airport picking me up.
House empty.
And I'm gonna have to take a cab. There's no cabs in Florida. I know you guys all live in New York. There's no cabs in Florida. I'm gonna have to call a cab or walk home. I'm gonna get to my house. There's gonna be a for sale sign. I'm gonna call my dad. His phone's gonna be disconnected. I'm gonna call my mom. She's gonna decline every phone call. So I could have sworn that I was gonna come back and I was gonna.
Pizzle, would you answer the phone if he called you then?
Yeah, you're the man. That's my person.
Your best friend / little brother is in the audience.
Yeah.
Everyone say hi, Peyton.
Hi, man. Yeah, Fruit Loop Dingus.
Thanks for coming to New Jersey, Peyton. Welcome. All right, so speaking of, after the show and stuff, now you still keep in touch with everyone, right?
No.
Well, you were fortunate enough to not get, cursed out by your family, but I'm dying to know, how's Christine and her husband?
Who cares? I'm being serious. I'm being serious. Why are we talking about Christine? That doesn't.
Cody, do you know?
He doesn't care.
They're fine. They're fine.
You don't know. You talk to them.
Okay.
You don't care about them.